More testimony in the Jub murder trial and car bomb shake the Iraqi capital. Good day to you. The accident reconstruction expert in the Jub murder trial, Rania Bolt, has testified that the two vehicles were travelling on the wrong side of the road behind each other before the accident occurred. Mulema Jub Mora and his co-accused are facing murder charges after they ploughed into a group of learners, leaving 4 dead. It's alleged they were drag racing. Pearl Magubani reports.
Rania Bolt has submitted to the court that the two Mini Coopers were both travelling on the wrong side of the road, partially facing oncoming traffic. He said both cars then swerved to the left, losing control. However, Bolt said only one car hit the 4 children that died. He could not give explanation on the 2 children that were injured. He maintains that the two Mini Coopers did not collide with each other. Pearl Magubani, SABC News, Protea Magistrates Court.
Police officer Jack Ramunyani says he was coached on what to say by the investigating officer in the Eugene Blanche murder case. He's admitted this during cross-examination in the trial underway at the Circuit High Court in Ventersdorp in the northwest. Chris Mashlangu and a teenage co-accused have pleaded not guilty to charges ranging from aggravated robbery to Blanche's murder. The right-wing leader was found bludgeoned to death on his farm over the Easter weekend last year. Senior court reporter Candice Klein reports.
In his first police statement, Ramunyani agrees with his colleagues that Chris Mashlangu is the one who contacted the police about the assault. But in his second statement, Ramunyani changed his tune, saying the teenager was the one who alerted the cops. Faced with this discrepancy, Ramunyani said that the investigating officer made him change the names in his second statement. He said the investigating officer influenced him to say things he didn't have first-hand knowledge of. But Ramunyani says he wasn't influenced on what to testify about. The defense pointed out that even this testimony differs from his initial account of that fateful day.
At least 16 people have been arrested for public violence and 4 police officers injured during violent demonstrations at Thembalethu outside George in the Southern Cape. The demonstrators threw petrol bombs at police and pelted them with stones in a protest over service delivery. Police fired rubber bullets and used tear gas in an effort to disperse the crowd. Police spokesperson Bernadine Stein.
At this stage, it is confirmed that a total of 3 SAF's vehicles and 1 traffic vehicle were damaged. We have not been able to assess all the vehicles, for they are still on scene trying to disperse the groups. 4 SAF's members were injured. A sergeant sustained an open wound just above his eye and was taken to hospital.
More serious allegations have been levelled against several senior officials at the Stats South Africa satellite station in Roodepoort, west of Johannesburg. Yesterday, a census official was arrested for allegedly promising people jobs and demanding money in return for jobs. And today, female enumerators told the SABC that another senior official was demanding sexual favours in return for promotions and jobs. Edwin Nsidi reports.
The Roodepoort Census Office appears to be in disarray. First, it faced allegations of bribery and now sexual favors in return for jobs, and some employees alleged they signed 2 different contracts. But others told the SABC they are working without contracts. However, Roodepoort District Census Coordinator Zandile Lukele has denied these claims. Edwin Nsidi, SABC News, Johannesburg.
The death toll after a series of explosions rocked the Iraqi capital Baghdad has risen to at least 23. More than 70 people were wounded. Car bombs exploded at 3 police stations in the country. The BBC's Rami Rouayem has been to one of those sites.
The suicide bomber managed to drive his car through and it blew up right in front of the police station. What we can see is that the damage to the buildings around the police station is quite severe. There are also a number of cars which are almost fully destroyed. The police station itself, we cannot go in, but we can see that the damage is not that big at the police station.
The top story at 5 o'clock. The accident reconstruction expert in the Jub murder trial has testified that the two vehicles were travelling on the wrong side of the road behind each other before the accident occurred.